Not since 1974 have two F1 drivers gone into the final race of the season level on points, but that's arguably even more remarkable given how the points system has changed over the years. Drivers finishing first in today's F1 are awarded 25 points while those finishing 10th also pick up 1. It's a far cry to how the points were dished out back in 1974 when Emerson Fittipaldi and Clay Regazzoni entered the 15th and final race of the season level on 52 points. Only the top 6 drivers were awarded points, with those finishing first picking up 9. F1 was arguably much more competitive back then, as 7 different drivers went on to win a race during that same season. But Fittipaldi ended up coming up on top after finishing 4th at the United States Grand Prix, while Regazzoni ended up outside the points. Now Hamilton and Verstappen face a similar situation this weekend, with the two title protagonists going toe-to-toe for one last time to decide the 2021 World Championship. Had the same points system from 47 years ago been in place today, though, things wouldn't be as close. Verstappen would hold a strong advantage over his title rival if the same points system was in place today. The Dutchman would be sitting on 129 points while Hamilton would have just 121. With only the top 6 drivers earning points back in those days, and only 9 being on offer for a win, Hamilton would face a tall order to clinch his 8th World Championship. He would need to win the race, with Verstappen finishing no higher than 7th to claim the title. If that points system was in place today, a 6th-placed finish would be enough for Verstappen to win his first F1 title. That's not the case in modern F1 though, with how points being awarded changing drastically over the years. The first big change came in 1991 when winners were instead awarded 10 points as opposed to the 9 previously on offer for decades. Little over a decade later, and the FIA stepped in once again to increase the amount of drivers able to pick up points from 6 to 8. Today's point system though has been in place ever since 2010, although the introduction of an extra point for fastest lap was brought in for the 2019 season. Judging on how often the points system has changed in recent years, the sport may well be due a new direction soon. This season already saw the introduction of sprint races, which offered a small handful of points to those finishing on the podium. There were 3 sprint qualifying sessions in 2021, and reports have already suggested that will be doubled to 6 next year.